What's up, internet? Welcome back. This is Linzer22. The Tony Hawk franchise is one of my favorite video game franchises. I never really cared too much about skating. I did skate a few times when I was younger, but my big thing was I really like the video games. So it kind of hurts me to know that this franchise is pretty much dead, but there is one speckle of light that I want everyone to know about, and I want to do whatever it takes to help keep it alive. And before I get into it, let me just tell you, this is a forum discussion video, so before I start, leave your comments about the topic down below, and after the discussion, continue the conversations down below, and remember to subscribe for more content. This speckle of light is called Thug Pro. It is basically a mod of Thug 2, and if you're wondering why I'm using the word thug, what it is the words Tony Hawk's Underground, and they just kind of shorten it to make it sound like thug, T-H-U-G. Of course, you probably all knew that, but just wanted to explain myself a little bit. Thug 2 was never really my favorite game in terms of aesthetic, but in terms of gameplay, it pretty much is a sound one. American Wasteland was a little floaty, if that makes sense. Tony Hawk Underground 1 is pretty much the same as Tony Hawk Underground 2, but with less. So I think it's a good thing that they pick Underground 2. The only thing is that when I'm playing Thug Pro, I'm looking at the character models, and while I think technically they, on a technical level, look better than Thug 1, on an artistic level, they kind of look too cartoonish to me. I'm not sure if that's just me. If you guys agree or don't agree, let me know. And I know that you can import models, but I'll get more into that in a little bit. So Thug Pro is basically what you'd get if you'd take all the Tony Hawk games and just kind of merge them together, but you kind of said you all have to fit within the gameplay of the Tony Hawk Underground franchise. So you get the levels from Tony Hawk's 1, Tony Hawk Pro Skater 2, Tony Hawk Pro Skater 3, Tony Hawk Pro Skater 4, of course Underground 1, Underground 2, American Wasteland, and then Project 8 to a degree. I believe you only get like a couple of the PS2 levels, and I'm not really sure about Proving Ground, although I need to look back into it and see if those levels are there. Funny story about Proving Ground, I remember I bought the DS game and immediately returned it because I thought it was terrible. By the way, one of my biggest experiences with Tony Hawk was American Skateland, which was the DS game, and I love that game, so shout outs to that game. All right. So right now, Thug Pro is the only way for people to really play a, I guess at the moment, modern Tony Hawk game. And it's an evolving product. So we can always hope to get more. We can always hope the community kind of brings more to it. And yeah, it's exciting. I think this game should definitely exist because it is the only way to play Tony Hawk. At least in a newer form. It's hard to say new because it's pretty much a mod off an old game, but if they keep adding things, that would be cool. So like I mentioned, I think it's really important that everyone who's ever liked a Tony Hawk game finds a way to install this onto their computers in some way and at least play a little bit of it, kind of appreciate the old Tony Hawk game, kind of build up momentum. And if we build up momentum, and then we could expect more to come from this. Much bigger, ambitious things can probably come out of this if it gets much bigger. Looking at what is currently offered, I don't want to say it's too much, but it's the right amount at the moment. You get a bunch of levels from past games, even some levels from this game that Neversoft also made, which involved a bunch of Disney characters, or were they Pixar characters that would skate. It's pretty much Tony Hawk, so it's fun-ish to a degree. It's a little bit of a kid's game. I can't remember what the game is called exactly, but don't fret because these levels are in Thug Pro, so you guys will get it if you guys download Thug Pro. I will leave a link down below of this YouTube video. I believe it's from a YouTuber called Flippy. If I'm wrong, I'm sorry. Just click on the video and you guys will find out who it's from. He has, not only does his video go into installing the game, but he has a link that takes you to a little website that he made where all you got to do is click a couple links and the game is installed. And like I said, I hope everyone who has even a slight interest in Tony Hawk, please download this, try it out, please live stream it, get the word out, get this game big as possible, make this game a game that more people play, and I want to see how people react who've never played a Tony Hawk game. There must be like some kids out there who don't even know what this franchise is. They've kind of heard of their like older brother talking about it or something like that, and they want to give it a try. I want to see you guys play it. I want to see what you guys think of it, and I want to see reviews. I want to see a lot of reviews of this. I want to see how people take this. Now, some things that I think would be awesome if they added, and that is if they can add maybe some more tools that make it easier for people to create things. Like there's a level editor, and it's actually been modified a little bit to make it so that there's no limitations, so you can actually make some awesome things. Like I've seen some people make some sculptures with the rail grinds. It's pretty awesome. If they can just like add more, and well, of course add more is always the easiest thing to ask for, but like make more options so that you can easily build levels. I mean, if there's one thing I remember from editing in this tool, is that you can actually layer objects on top of each other, which is really cool. But then when you need to delete an item in the bottom, it's when it starts getting tough. So if somehow people get together and work on this game, and somehow the tools get streamlined a little bit, that would be awesome. But I'm not expecting much because it's a community built game. All I hope is that the community for this game gets bigger so we can expect awesome things. It's so awesome how like right now you can just go online, you can find levels that people have made that's not built within the built-in level editor. It's kind of made elsewhere, I want to say. Like for example, you can literally play City Escape from Sonic Adventure 2 in Tony Hawk Underground Pro. Like that's crazy. And I saw a video where they downloaded a Sonic the Hedgehog model, and it just completely worked. So I think that's awesome, and I want to see more of that, and I'll definitely be keeping my eyes peeled to see what other kind of models they'll add to it. Another thing, probably this will be the last thing that I add on my wish list of things that I wish was on here, but is not, but it's fine. I'll still live. I'm still enjoying it. Is maybe a way for people to build their own story modes. I mean, plus points if they can add cutscenes, but I'm not expecting that at all. But it'd be awesome if you can not only make your level, but make your own missions in your level and just kind of share it and have people try your little stories. Where like, I don't know, you walk up to an NPC and you ask, and then your NPC tells you to do a thing and you do it. Now I know you can do this in the level editor. I've done this before and it's pretty awesome, but maybe a way to easily share this with people would be awesome. Just so I can spend a whole day working on a level that I can post it here for all of you guys to try. So what do you guys think? Do you guys think that Tony Hawk Underground is an awesome franchise that need to continue, or do you think that it doesn't matter because Skate is better? Are you guys excited? Are you guys going to try this out? And if you guys do try it out, please let me know. I want to know how many people actually go out and download this game. Like I said, I'll leave the link for you guys to download. So if you're interested, let me know. And as a quick reminder before I go, if you like discussion videos much like this one, go ahead and subscribe, and I'll be back with more.